Hello and welcome to episode number 13 of WITM. As we have Andrew in his first match since turning heel on the latest edition of 205 Live in his rivalry with Grey Metalik. Andrew, still number one according to the power rankings and still Cruiserweight Champion, is going to be teaming up on the heel side this time, along with Drew Gulak. He's going to be taking on a pair of luchadors, Kalisto and Dorado. Let's get that match underway.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 168 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Andrew.
Given the participants, this match might very well steal the show, guys.
Yeah, and I think you could go so far as to say it has the makings of a match of the year candidate.
And there's the bell. This match is underway.
And set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Andrew, the real life cruiserweight, or yeah, Andrew, the real life cruiserweight champion. It'd be cool, but Andrew, WITM's cruiserweight champion, taking on a man who was recently cruiserweight champion in real life before dropping it back to Enzo Amore, Kalisto. Reversal from Kalisto. Forces Andrew back up. And reversal from Andrew with a neck breaker. Drags him to his team's corner. In comes Drew Gulak, a man that Andrew has been in many tag battles and a few singles battles against. But now that Andrew is a heel, they are on the same side, taking on a pair of talented luchadors in Kalisto and Lince Dorado.
It's the axe handle.
Axe handle from Gulak. Forces Kalisto to a knee. There's a punch and a reverse from Kalisto with a punch of his own. Gulak with a kick to the stomach. Now what does he have in mind? Ain't gonna matter. That's gonna be reversed by Kalisto. And he goes into a cover looking for a quick victory for his side. Almost gets it to where he gets a 2 out of it.
There's the break.
Neck breaker from Kalisto.
Just a breathtaking moonsault.
Nice standing splash there. Now going to the top rope, but Andrew
Bad move there.
punches Kalisto, but somehow Kalisto is still able to take flight with the 450 splash, but it's going to miss Drew Gulak. Andrew already showing a more heelish side to his wrestling.
He took an incredible
Powerbomb from Gulak. He goes for cover,
He's got plenty of
but
gas left in
Kalisto's
the
going to get the rope break.
Not enough damage done.
Lince Dorado wants a tag, but can Kalisto get to Lince Dorado? No. Gulak's going to R-trip him into his team's corner, and it's going to be a double team attack from Andrew and Drew.
Kalisto beginning to peter out here.
Andrew attacking the leg of Kalisto, trying to neutralize some of that speed.
Not looking good, and at this point, he has
There's a nice reversal from Kalisto.
and get his partner in there.
Forces Andrew up. R-trip into his team's corner. Not going to go for the tag there. And Andrew attacks the leg and ankle of Kalisto. Going back after that leg, Andrew making a target of those legs of Kalisto. Now Andrew looking to take flight, and the springboard splash connects. Forces Kalisto up.
He's fighting back.
Reversal from Kalisto.
Nothing less, Cole.
Reversal from Andrew. Andrew trying to force Kalisto somewhere. Eventually will just force him to a seated position. Andrew biding his time now. Gonna wait for Kalisto to make a move. If Kalisto is gonna make a move. And Andrew allows Kalisto to get to his feet and
It's a reversal.
go on the attack before Andrew reverses it.
Nope, reverses it.
Back and forth reversals. Andrew forces Kalisto to his feet. There's an elbow strike and a huge neck breaker. Stomp to the back. Andrew's looking for that devastating flatline. The match may end right here if that connects. And it does. Flatline hits.
Just when you thought he had nothing.
But Lince Dorado is there to make the save.
And he gets him with the counter.
Now all 4 men battling. Andrew looking to take flight. Lince Dorado sent to the outside. Kalisto is going to avoid the aerial attack. And Gulak and Dorado are going to fight on the outside. Back kick to the head of Andrew from Kalisto. He goes for cover. And Andrew's going to power out at 1.5.
Definitely has his work cut out for him.
Gulak has made his way back to the apron. Dorado is still down on the outside. Huge bulldog from Andrew. And Gulak and Dorado are going to take back to fighting outside. Andrew goes for cover.
For the pin. This could be it. And a kick out after.
Nearly pinfall victory for Andrew and Gulak, but Kalisto powers out at 2.5.
Got the
Reversal from Kalisto.
And he lands a
Very nice move there from Kalisto. Stomp to the chest. Forces Andrew in a seated position. Andrew's going to avoid the drop kick to the back. And low chop block to take out the legs of Kalisto. Our trip into the corner. Reversal with an elbow.
That could be what
Kalisto goes for cover.
two. Nobody controls.
And very nearly picks up an upset victory for his team over the man who holds the Cruiserweight title and is ranked number 1 in the power rankings. But there's that rolling knee bar, center ring, nowhere to go. Can Kalisto break the hold? He will not. He taps. And it's going to be a victory for Andrew Gulak.
And we have our winners.
Alright, so Kalisto would put up a decent fight for his team's side. Getting a couple near falls, but that was all he would be able to get. Andrew locked in that rolling knee bar with perfect positioning, center ring. And that would be all she wrote for the Luchadors Kalisto and Dorado. Andrew is going to keep that, who, with that number 1 power ranking spot, is pretty much unstoppable, is going to remain that way for the time being, and pick up the victory for himself and Drew Gulak. And we'll get you the rest of the results for main event and see how that affects the rankings on Raw and 205 Live. Andrew Gulak defeat Kalisto and Dorado, as we just witnessed. And then prior to that, the Revival defeated the Miztourage, and the Bludgeon Brothers, the new tag team, defeated the Hype Bros. Tag team episode of main event. And we'll see how that affects the Raw tag team division and the Cruiserweight singles division. Starting with the Raw tag team division, the Revival defeated the Miztourage. Revival moves up to number 6. Miztourage falls to number 5. The Bludgeon Brothers defeated the Hype Bros. Bludgeon Brothers to 7. Hype Bros fall to 5, but Miztourage lost as well. So Revival, with their victories, can move up several spots from 7 to number 4. Hype Bros at 5, Miztourage at 6, Bludgeon Brothers at 7. And the top 5 contenders to the Bars Raw Tag Team Championships: number 1, Sanity; number 2, Authors of Pain; number 3, The Usos; number 4, The Revival; and number 5, Hype Bros. And now the Cruiserweight division. Andrew Gulak defeated Kalisto and Dorado. No change for Andrew, as he is already champion. Gulak moves up to number 8. Kalisto falls to number 13. And Dorado falls to number 8, which means that's another spot up the rankings for Drew Gulak. And Andrew's top 5 contenders to his Cruiserweight Championship: number 1, Mustafa Ali; number 2, Tony Nese; number 3, Akira Tozawa; number 4, Grand Metalik; and number 5, Cedric Alexander. And now we move on to Monday Night Raw, where we see the Intercontinental Champion Gerald in action. And it looks like we have an update in the power rankings. Kevin Owens, the Universal Champion, is now ranked number 1 in the power rankings. Andrew is at number 2, falling just 1 spot, still a plus 10. So he's going to lose 5 off of his attributes, but he's still a very strong plus 10 to all of his attributes, still making Andrew a very, very tough opponent. Sheamus drops down 1 spot from 2 to 3. Cesaro drops down from 3 to 4. Jeff Hardy remains at number 5. Oni Lorcan stays at 6. Akira Tozawa rises up 5 spots to number 7. Dolph Ziggler jumps up 22 spots to number 8. Pete Dunne jumps up 110 spots to number 9. Drew Gulak makes the top 10. And we'll see where the rest of WITM's members are. Corey, despite picking up a victory in the previous episode, drops down to number 62. Dalton Roush drops down 2 spots to number 65. And Gerald moves up 30 spots to number 68. Will we see Gerald in action on Raw? It looks like he is going to be calling somebody out in a promo, but he is not going to be in action. Will we see Andrew once again in Cruiserweight action on Raw? Let's find out what our Cruiserweight match for Raw is going to be. And which will take off this match, since they just had that match on main event. Alright, so we'll head over to our handy dandy randomizer on my computer and find out how many participants will be in the match. Will it be a singles match, a tag team match, a triple threat, a fatal 4-way, a 6-man, or an 8-man match? It's going to be a tag team match. Seems to be liking tag team matches. And now, who are the participants? Arya Davari and Mustafa Ali. Actually, I don't think they would be on the same side. One of them is a heel, one of them is a face, I believe. Actually, yeah, I think they are both heels now. I think one of them just turned heel. So they'll be the heel side, Arya Davari and Mustafa Ali. They're going to be taking on Kalisto and let's say Dorado in tag action together once again. Alright, so Kalisto and Lindsay Dorado. Arya Davari.
Johnson,
and
Ali.
Mustafa Ali. Alright, so that is going to do it for episode number 13 of WITM. In episode number 14, we will have Gerald doing a call-out promo scripted by the game. And then we will go to SmackDown, where we'll be hearing from Dalton Roush prior in the Go Home SmackDown Live before Clash of Champions, where he will finally get his one-on-one WWE Championship opportunity with Seth Rollins. So that is going to do it for episode 13, as I said before. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to hit that notification bell as well, so you are notified whenever there are new WITM episodes released. Be sure to check out our website. The link is in the description for news and information regarding WITM. That's also where you're going to go if you'd like to become a WITM member yourself. There's also a video here on this YouTube channel that shows you a little bit about some of the features on the website and how to join WITM. Also, the man you saw in action this episode, WITM member Andrew, he has his own YouTube channel. It's called Andrew Spud Strong, where he talks about a little bit about veganism, and he is vlogging as he spends 1 year eating nothing but potatoes. He also talks about general life lessons, so go over and check him out. And that is going to do it for episode number 13, as I've said 3 times now. And this is Corey from WITM Car Wrestling, signing off.